Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the finale of Shipwrecked. Shipwrecked finale depended a lot on your bond score. Important choices were marked with your bond score. So we see Mount Moku erupting, and our love interest and our main character will make a dash to the boat so we can escape from this island before it gets engulfed by flames, lava, and then we see that Dak is already aboard and is trying to get away. So there we can make some choices. Our love interest will go to have a face-to-face fight with Dak, while we will go from back. And if you have enough bond score, you'll get to have enough say in this fight. For instance, also if you have saved the parrot, who you get to name. So I named that parrot Polly after, I think, from Distant Shores. That parrot. So that parrot will come in our rescue and will save our love interest from any blow that Tack would have caused with her knife. And then for ourselves, we'll get dragged down to the water by Dr. Hell, and that would be something. We need to fight against Hell and have some conversation. Dr. Hell is not happy to see her research is going up in flames and it's being engulfed in lava. But then we fight with Dr. Hell, and there's a diamond scene you can take, and you can give. So you can give Dr. Hell a piece of your mind, that how you feel, and you can have the epic fight. But finally, before you go to the boat, you get to see that Dr. Hell is trapped in a trap that she set up for the animals. Now she's trapped in that trap. So either you can save Dr. Hale, or you can leave her there. I chose to save her, but it was for nothing because she gets engulfed by lava anyway. So we get a bit sad that we couldn't save Dr. Hale, even though she was a monster. But we thought maybe she deserved to be, like, we have a conversation. Dr. Hale wants recognition, but we say, well, you'll be in textbooks as an example of what not to be. That was an interesting thing. And then you come back to the boat, and we see there is a silver pistol, and it will, our love interest and Dag, they're fighting for it to get overpower each other and get the thing in their hand. But it will come to our feet, and either we can take it or shoot Tag by ourselves or throw it to our love interest. I chose to throw it to our love interest because we didn't know what to do, and our love interest will kill Tag and we'll get on the boat. But still we'll see the Mount Moku is erupting, and then we will kiss our love interest before getting on the boat. And there it is, the art scene of kissing. That was really interesting, well done, and the details were really specific there, because depending on what love interest you chose, how their hair was. So I chose the black one with curly hair. So in that art scene, in that CG, you have the hair exactly matching that. So that was really interesting. And then we get on the boat, we try to escape, but we see that lava is coming out of that, and it's like it's dropping on the water before cooling down, but some flames are coming to our boat. So a love interest steers the wheel and away from the flames, but we'll have some chemicals to protect the boat, and that's also in a diamond scene. But eventually, if you have enough high bond score and pick some diamond choices, you'll get out of that place nice and safe. So after some time, you have left Moku in the horizon. Then you get to have a really intimate moment with your love interest, and the final intimate moment here before you go back. And then you get to decide whether you want to be with your love interest or not. So I chose to be with my love interest. Then they show us what happens after 1 year. So our love interest is basically packing up her cargo ship, which is her grandfather's ship, and then we are also there, and they will address us as their boyfriend or girlfriend depending on whatever MC gender you chose. And then we will see she that we're a lot close, and we are a scientist still, and we travel with our love interest wherever she goes, we go. She does her own stuff, we do our own stuff. So then we see that she's saying there's something that needs to be fixed, and we say what it is. So then she or they, a love interest, pull out a copy of Ecology Weekly or Monthly, I can't remember. So this is a science magazine, and we have they want, our love interest wants our autograph, because our name was in the research, because we have solved world hunger just by learning how the mutations worked on Moku. Now I didn't get this part, like how did he solve the world hunger by the mutations, because all the mutations were not natural, right? They were caused by the chemical imbalance, or the chemical dis- uh, disposing by Dr. Hale. That was a tricky part to understand. Let me in the comments if you guys understood that. But anyway, we kiss, and then that's where it ends. Shipwrecked. This was, well, an interesting finale. I wouldn't say it was the best finale I've read, but it was still interesting. The finale had more stuff, and it was 2 minutes more, in lengthier than 2 minutes lengthier than other chapters. If you see the duration down, you know at the bottom of the chapter description for Shipwrecked, for all the chapters. But at any rate, this was a really good story. I mean, it gives us a closure. In Queen Bee, we don't get a closure with our love interest as to what happens after some years, where are we gonna be together, or what's gonna happen. But we get a closure with our love interest after 1 year, what we're doing, so we have it pictured, we have it figured out. That was one thing they did really good, and finale had more actions. Like I said, it was even lengthier than most of the chapters this book had. So Shipwrecked, but Wolf Bride. So we had double finale last week, but I think Wolf Bride was more interesting finale than this one. But yeah, so Shipwrecked. Let's see. You guys wanted me to do some, ranking, like how much out of 10 and best moments. Let's see. I gotta think about this. I was thinking 7 out of 10 Shipwrecked gets, but yeah, 7 to 7.5 out of 10 for me, Shipwrecked. And the best moment, what I have enjoyed about this book so far, is of course how much time we have spent with our love interest, because I think the love interest in this book was unique. The way we get to know them, there was no superiority in the love interest, like most of the books are CEO, boss, to please them, and but I think we had an amazing chemistry with the love interest, and they were really amazing with their puns and sarcasm, so their dry humor. That was really well done. Their past struggle. I think the love interest and main character, their bond. What is the bonding score? That was built really good. Some things that could have been improved about this book. Let's see. I think the chapter lengths were a bit of a problem, because we got only one chapter every week. I looked forward to those, but I think if they were a bit lengthier, that would have been really good. And the diamond options, I think they were a bit too much to enjoy the book. But anyway, this was an interesting book. First gender customizable main character in a single love interest book that has never been done before in choices, let alone in any other app stores. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this was a precedent choices set, I think, and Crimes of Passion is the next one, which we'll be waiting for. But it was fun while it lasted. This is Shipwrecked finale. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and opinions are, and I would love to see you guys also, like what your rankings are. How much will you rank it out of 10, or how much points will you give it, and your favorite moments from Shipwrecked. There was a delay about Shipwrecked release, but can't wait for tomorrow's release of Wake the Dead. I'll be making a review as soon as Wake the Dead ends, because we're down to only 2 books now, Wake the Dead and Mismatch. I'll see you with those and some other videos I have. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you're gonna enjoy those. Have a nice February. Stay safe, stay healthy wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.